Now, where to begin? How about Once Upon a Time? How many times have you heard that to begin a story? Let's do something else. I got it. Here we go. Here's how to open a movie. No, I don't think so. It sounds
Trash.
doesn't it to you? Oh, no, not the book.
YouTube reaction videos.
Close the book. We're not doing that. Here's what we're gonna do. Why don't I just go back to the day things took a turn for the
Best.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be going over my vinyl collection that I've been collecting. Like, you know, I have 39 records, so I've been collecting since like a year and a half ago, so it's been a while. And so yeah, I'm just gonna be going all over the vinyls that I have. Look at the, you know, the vinyl itself, the posters that comes with, you know, all that stuff. So yeah. And what made me want to collect vinyls was just, you know, they look cool, and yeah, and I just love music kind of, so, or at least like, you know, new music now, like, you know, probably since like 2000s, maybe later too, you know. So I don't know, some of the vinyls just look cool, like all the different colors that they have and all that stuff. So yeah, this made me want to start collecting, and then I got a turntable with it like a couple months ago. So yeah, I mean, they're just cool to collect, and like all the poster, like, you know, up there, you know, there's like a poster from Flower Boy or whatever. So I thought that was cool. It's just like, you know, like when artists do, you know, like certain stuff like that is pretty cool to collect for sure. So you know, I'm gonna collect more in the future. I don't know how long I'm gonna be collecting, but I guess we'll find out and wait out. I'll probably make another video going all over the other records, you know, I collect, and yeah, so it's pretty cool, in my opinion at least. I don't know. And also getting like the physical copy of the music too, or the album, is just great, you know, because, you know, if they make changes on like Spotify or Apple Music and it just ruins the song, it kind of sucks. So that's when, you know, like physical albums come in handy, because, you know, they can't make changes, you know. So it's just nice to have if you love the original song and they changed it for some reason, which is stupid, like copyright reasons and all of that. So yeah, kind of like, for example, like well, I think they changed it back on Apple Music, but on Rodeo or whatever, Travis Scott, they took out what's her name, Casey Hill, like her feature a little bit, so like it just kind of seemed boring for a little bit, but I think they brought it back on there. So yeah, like stuff like that, like you never know, like if it's gonna come back on Spotify or Apple Music like that. So that's like when, like I said, like physical copy of music, like CDs, records, or vinyl, whatever you want to call it, or even cassette tapes come in handy. So, and pretty much where I got all my vinyls from was like mostly Barnes and Noble was one of them, a little bit of Amazon, and Target. Those are probably like the three that are easiest for me, because I don't think there's really record stores around in my area. So I'd probably have to like go to like LA and all those places to probably go to like a big record store where they have like everything you could think of, you know. So those are like the easiest options for me, in my opinion. So I mean, and sometimes I use like Discogs, which is like a website, so you can see like what people put on there, and you could like, they usually put in like a link under the product or whatever, so you could just like, you know, like click on there and then see like where's the best place to buy the record from, which is, it does come in handy. And that's where I have all my vinyls listed on, so I can see how much it's worth too, which is pretty cool. It's a cool website if you guys want to check it out. I'll probably leave it down in the description if you want to check it out. And yeah, and also like getting vinyl or records or anything from Barnes and Noble, like if you get like a membership or whatever, you could get like, you know, points or whatever, and you can add that to your total whenever you go there next, you know. So you could get like a $5 reward, which is pretty cool. So I usually do that. So I usually get like 1 or 2 vinyls when I go usually, which happens like every, like not every week, but like every, you know, like couple weeks. So it does come in handy if you want to go to Barnes and Noble and get you know, records there, because it'll just add this, I think it's like you get like 10 stamps, and then for you know, because the purchases like vinyl and all that, like it adds on to the 10 or the points or whatever. So if you get 10 or more, you could get a $5 reward. So you could keep adding on to that, and then you could use that for purchases, which is cool. So it does come in handy for like discounts and all that. So yeah, that's definitely a plus for Barnes & Noble. And the turntable that I have, it's just like one of those turntables that it's not really considered as a turntable. It's more like a record player. It's like kind of just the same thing, but I think the difference between a record player and a table player, or not a table player, turntable, is that the turntable, they usually don't come with speakers, so you have to like use them separately. So you have to like buy your own speakers, and then you can hook them up to the turntable. And with a record player, they usually just have like a built-in speaker into it, and have like a bunch of different, like, you know, different features and all that. So yeah, I think those are the differences between those. But so I have a record player, so yeah, it's really good. If you guys want to get it, it's called Mike Sonic turntable. It's like around like, it's like one of the cheaper options. It's around like 120, I think, right now. At least right now, at least. It's usually like 180, which I mean, that's not like too bad for like a record player like that. It has all the features you need. It has like a bunch of other features that, you know, other turntables don't have, like the little knob thing, so you could like go forward or backwards. It has volume, it has different modes, like so you could like stream your turntable, or yeah, like record player or turntable, to a different speaker. You could use that with Bluetooth, but for mine it doesn't really work, so that's kind of a con for mine, to be honest. So that doesn't really, I mean, it's not like the biggest necessity that I need, but it does kind of get annoying if you just like want to like hook it up to a different speaker. But I don't know, I never really had a problem with it. So otherwise, it's a good turntable, so if you guys could get it, I'll probably leave it down in the description too if you want to get that. It's pretty cool also. So okay, so now it's time for the record collection. To be honest, I might just go in a random order, because I honestly don't really remember the order that I bought the, like, you know, like each one, you know, specifically like what time and everything. So I'm just gonna go a random order no matter what. I don't really care, like from best to worst or whatever. I don't really care about that stuff. So I'm just gonna go to a random order, and yeah, so we'll just start right now. Okay, so the number one record, or number one, whatever you want to call it, is Notorious Big, Now Playing. It's just like, cause it's kind of like those, because I don't know if you've seen like a Target or whatever, they have like best hits or whatever. It's kind of like that. So it has like his biggest hits. So they have like Juicy, Big Papa, Warning, One More Chance, Stay With Me Remix, Who Shot Ya, Hypnotize, Mo Money, Mo Problems, Notorious Thugs, Going Back to Cali, and Sky's the Limit. I don't really play this one too much because, I mean, I don't know, I like Notorious Big, but he's not like my biggest artist I play. So probably the biggest songs for me are like kind of the basics. So like Juicy, Big Papa, Hypnotize, and I think that's pretty much it. Those, like, all those are probably the ones I play the most if I ever play this record. So that's a cool record. I like the cover. The cover's nice. The record player, or not the record itself, is nice. I like the color scheme on it. It's like a kind of like a creamy, like, kind of color. Not like, yeah, so it kind of matches with the like with the cover a little bit. It reminds me of like the 90s a little bit, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty basic. There's nothing too much. There's no like poster or any of that stuff in it. So it's kind of just basic when it comes to that stuff. It's just like the biggest hits or whatever. So I don't think they really go all out for records like that. So that's pretty much it for that one. It's definitely an interesting one for me, but I mean, it's a cool record to have for sure, because Notorious Big is like, you know, like one of the biggest 90s and like 90s artists, you know, like, or rapper, you know. So he's definitely up there for sure. So okay, so the number 2 spot, this is an interesting album. I actually kind of like this one. It's like probably one of my personal favorites by him, because I don't think a lot of people talk about this one, but it is Kauai by Childish Gambino. I've always loved the album cover for this one because of how simple it is, and it matches with like the vibe and all that with all the different songs on here. So we got Sober, we got Pop Thieves, Make It Feel Good, which is the second song, Retro Rough, the Palisades, Poke, Late Night in Kauai, and version 3500 Beach Picnic version. So it's like the 3005 or the 3005 is on his other album, but this is like a remix kind of version of that, I think. So it's a little bit different. But yeah, this album's really good. The cover, like everything about it is just great. Like the sleeve that comes with it is it matches with the album cover, which is cool. The record itself is pretty simple, but the color scheme goes with it. It's like an orange, and it's only just one. Just like the Notorious Big, it's only just one record. Most of these other ones that I have are usually like two, so that's probably gonna be standard when we see the other ones. And the other thing that comes with it too is like all the lyrics to the different songs, which is cool, because I feel like a lot of artists don't really do that. So I mean, that's kind of cool to look at and see like what they say and all the different songs that they, you know, that you put out. And I think Jaden Smith is on this album too, but he plays as like a character, so he's not really in like most of these songs really. So he just plays like one of those characters for the album, I guess. So yeah, this one's a big album for me. It's probably like, I don't know, I always just like the kind of like the summer vibe to it. But yeah, this is definitely like an underrated album for sure. So it's definitely one of them up there for me. So okay, so album number 3. So I'm just gonna go by to say like album number. So album number 3, I was just talking about him. It's Childish Gambino because the internet. This album, I think this was like one of it. I think it was the second album, right? Yeah, the second album. And I actually like most of the songs on here. So we have like I'm gonna name all of them. So the Library intro, Crawl, World Star, Dial Up, The Worst Guys, Shadow, Telegraph Avenue, Sweatpants, 3005, which is like the other. This is the original version of the song from the other album, or you know, this is the original version from this album, but they remixed it on Kauai. Playing Around Before the Party Starts, The Party, No Exit, Death by Numbers, Flight of the Navigator, Zealots of Stockholm, Earn, Pink Toes, Earth, The Oldest Computer, and Life the Biggest Troll. I like this out because this is like, oh, this is a cool cover, but it's shiny, it looks nice, you know, it definitely gives like some like internet vibes, you know, kind of, especially on the back of the cover. Like it looks really cool. Like I just like how shiny it is. The sleeves themselves are cool, like because it's kind of like the back of the cover a little bit, but they're like different like shapes and like colors. It looks crazy. And then the vinyl itself is plain and simple, but it does match with the album, of course, with the sleeves and all that. It matches the sleeves, so it matches all that. And then it does come with a poster, but it's more like it's kind of like a poster mixed with like, you know, it shows all the track list, it shows like who produced the album, which is cool. It's a nice like little booklet kind of thing. I don't really know what to call it, but yeah. So I guess like the poster kind of thing or whatever. It's just like an outline of the actual album cover, but it's like in like paintbrush strokes, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's a lot of good songs on here. I like 3005, of course. That's definitely one of the biggest songs on here. Earn. I wish Earn was like longer. It's only a minute long. I don't know why. I feel like you should have made that longer. We got Pink Toes, which is one of my favorites. Telegraph Avenue's good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually like all the songs on here, but those are like probably like the most songs I probably play the most on this album. Because yeah, they're just really good. So this whole album is just great. And how it's produced, and just, you know, you can't go wrong with Childish Gambino at all when it comes to his albums. And he like does everything, so it's, you know, great to have an album like this for him. So yeah, that's pretty much that album. So I think it's one of the better ones for sure. Okay, so album number 4. This one's a pretty good one in my opinion, at least. I'm sure for a lot of people too. It is Currents by Tame Impala. It's definitely one of the sicker album covers. I've always loved this album cover for this album. It's amazing. It reminds me of like 80s psychedelics a little bit, like at least for the album cover wise a little bit. And the sound too. I mean, the sound's amazing. Tame Impala is just like, you know, one of the best artists when it comes to that. This one's like, it has like a, I don't know what you call it, but it's like you could open it like a book. That's like what it kind of has a little bit. So you could like, you know, open it like that, and it has this crazy ass design, which is cool. So yeah, that's what's kind of cool about this one too. This album itself is really good. So we have like songs like Let It Happen, Nangs, The Moment, Yes I'm Changing, Eventually, Gossip, The Less I Know the Better, Past Life, Decibels, Cause, I'm a Man, Reality in Motion, Love, Paranoia, New Person, Same Old Mistakes. For this album, the sleeve wise, it kind of has like the same design. It has like the like purple and stuff. It's pretty cool. It has like a picture of Tame Impala and all that, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's like, it's kind of hard to open right now, so I'm just gonna leave it be. And I think for the picture of the record, like on the center, it's like the ball, kind of like, you know, on here, it's like that, which is cool. I think this does come with a poster, or I don't think it does. I don't think it comes with a poster. But that's the pictures on the sleeves are kind of like posters in a way. I don't really know. But yeah, and the material of the sleeve and like the cover and all that is kind of like a paper kind of material, which is kind of weird, but I mean, whatever, I guess, right? So yeah, I think my favorite songs on this album are Eventually, The Less I Know the Better, which both of those are good. New Person, Same Old Mistakes, and Let It Happen. I think those are like probably my favorite, in my opinion. Those are like probably like the most popular songs on this album. But I mean, you know, sometimes the best are always the most popular. So yeah, I think I need to get more Tame Impala albums. This is the only Tame Impala album that I have. I need to get more. I need to get his new album. What's the new album? I don't even remember what the new album is called. I'll leave it down there, and what's it called? Yeah, I need to get more of his albums because, you know, his albums are great, and I just need to get on vinyl. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Definitely one of my favorites by him for sure. Probably his best album. And yeah. Okay, so album number 5. This one is like definitely underrated. I feel like no one really talks about this album except for like a couple songs, but I feel like that's pretty much it. But it is Come Home The Kids Miss You by Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow isn't really like, I mean, he's good, but I feel like no one really, you know, like really likes him that much, except he's kind of like, you know, he makes hits and like that's pretty much it, you know, like he's not really well known for like his albums and all that, or like that kind of, you know, kind of just like that. Yeah, the cover on this is just him with like in the studio, I think, or something, with a with a microphone. I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's not like the best album cover. The back of it, it just says like the title of the album and then all the track lists. I don't know why the P, D, J, and L are like, you know, like in red, but I think that means something. I honestly don't really know what it means, so I'm not really gonna try going into that. The sleeve itself, it's alright. It's just, you know, the back shot of it, I guess, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. And on the back of that, it's just a QR code. I think it just goes to his website, which, I mean, whatever, I guess. I don't know. I think, okay, so the track list is Talk of the Town, Young Harlezy, I'll Do Anything to Make You Smile, First Class, Dua Lipa, Side Piece, Movie Star, Little Secret, I Got a Shot, Churchill Downs, Like a Blade of Grass, Parent Trap, Poison, Nailtech, and State Fair. So, yeah, there's no poster or anything like that. I don't think it's only just a sleeve. And this is our first colored vinyl too, so it's white this time, which I like. I think it goes with the album for sure. And it matches with the text that's on the back of the cover too, which is cool. I just like one of my favorite looking ones, but it just looks clean. Like anything white looks clean, you know. So, it looks pretty cool. My favorite tracks on here. I actually like most of the tracks on here for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I think the best beat, in my opinion, on this album is I'll Do Anything to Make You Smile, and maybe First Class and Dua Lipa, and I Got Shot, and then Churchill Downs with Drake. So yeah, there's some features on here too, like Justin Timberlake, Lil Wayne, Drake, and Pharrell Williams. So that's kind of like a random kind of like, you know, feature list, but I mean, whatever, it's Jack Harlow, I guess. So yeah, this album's like pretty good. I feel like no one really talks about this one, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting album, but I like it, you know. I thought it was cool when I got the record. So yeah. Okay, so album number 6. I'm not really excited to show this one because it just sucks. I just hate this album. I mean, I listened to it fully, but I do not remember any of the tracks except for like a couple. But it's the demo pressing of the Lil Wayne or Carter 6 by Lil Wayne. Yeah, this album just sucks. It's not the greatest. There's some like good songs, but everything else is just like what the fuck did you do, you know? Like, that shit's so ass. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to get the bad albums too, so I mean, that's why I got it. I saw it at Target. It was like $16. It was cheap as hell. It's a demo pressing, so it doesn't have all the songs on the album, but only has like, you know, around like 14 songs altogether. But I mean, it's whatever. The sleeve is a little weird. It's just Lil Wayne's face split in half. So, I mean, it's alright. I do like the color on this one, though. The color on this is sick. It's like a neon green. Kind of reminds me of like a Ninja Turtle or something, which is pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's not really much to this album. So, for the track list, for the demo, or first pressing of the album, we got the King Carter, Welcome to the Carter, Moolah, Common, Bells, Fire Rage, Freak You, Louisiana, Hot Sauce, Rari, Have I Played Guitar. So I haven't really listened to, I mean, I only listened to the album once and it sucked. I don't think I'm ever gonna listen to it again. And I tried listening to this pressing, or this record, and I could only get to like the first side, and that was pretty much it. I didn't even want to listen to the second side. And I think the best songs on here are probably King Carter, Welcome to the Carter, and probably Bells. And that's pretty much it. Everything else just like, it sucks. So yeah, and like the cover, it's just baby Lil Wayne, I guess, and then on the back it's just like a heart shape of all of his tattoos, I guess, which is like kind of stupid, but I mean, that's whatever. Yeah, I would not recommend listening to this album. I don't think, you know, it's the best album that he's made, for sure. Definitely the other Carter albums are better. Like the first, second, third, pretty much on forward, and the fourth too, I would say. Everything else, yeah, this album just sucks. So this is probably like one of the worst albums I have, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so album number 7. This one's personally another favorite of mine. It is Damn by Kendrick Lamar. I just love this album cover. It's sick, as always, with the big damn text. And this was a Target exclusive, so there's like, you know, it's a different color, which is cool. It's also a gatefold, so it has like, you know, all the songs and who's featured on it, who produced it, and all that stuff, which is cool. Yeah, and it has like a big dam in the middle, which is cool. And then the sleeves, there's no sleeves. It's only just like the paper ones, which kind of suck, but I mean it's whatever. And then the vinyl or the record itself is like a green, I believe. I think it's a green. Yeah, it's a green. So it's pretty sick. It's definitely one of my favorite colors, but it looks like at like certain angles it looks black, but I mean if you look closely at it, it's like, you know, like a dark kind of like mossy looking green, which is kind of cool. So yeah. So the track list, we got Blood, DNA, Yeah, Element, Feel, Loyalty, Pride, Humble, Lust, Love, Triple X, Fear, God, and Duckworth. And this is like, what, isn't this like his, what album is this? Or what number? I think it's like his, like, 4? No. I think it's like his, like, one of his, like, first couple albums, I think. If I remember correctly. My bad. It's like his like 5th, I think, his 5th album. And my favorite songs on here are probably, of course, DNA. Loyalty's good because I like the little Bruno Mars sample in it, which is cool. I thought that was pretty clever. What else is there? Humble, Triple X, Love, Duckworth is good, Element's good. Those are like probably my favorite. So this is definitely one of my favorite records that I have. It's really cool. I got it at Target. I think they probably still have them there if you want to get it. Like of that edition, because the normal one is only just the, you know, black and all that. So I thought that was kind of boring. So when I saw this, I was like, oh shit, you know, it's a special edition. So, and the cover. Oh, and also on the back of the cover, it's like the opposite. It has like the green, which the dark green makes sense now with the record. And it has the track list and Kendrick Lamar. It just looks sick. You know, this is just a cool record to have. It's one of my favorites for sure. I remember when I got this, I was like hyped as hell. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Okay, so album number 8. I got this one at Target too. It's another like kind of like special edition, or exclusive, they want to call it. It is Starboy by The Weeknd. I always love this album cover because I like the blue and the red. It kind of contrasts well, I think, in my opinion, and like the cross right there looks cool. This one's also a gatefold, so it just has like a picture of him with like the cross, and it has the track list on the left, and then on the right it shows him with the cross and just standing there, which is cool. And like the yellow kind of pops a little bit too, so I think that makes it look pretty interesting as well. The sleeves on this one are just paper, which is kind of stupid. And the color of the record is what makes it interesting. It's like a electric blue or something. It kind of looks like electric blue. It looks pretty sick. It kind of goes with the front album cover, you know. It matches with it and has the cross from this on the sticker and everything. Looks really awesome. I think it's one of my favorite colors too for a record, and it just goes super well. The track list. Hold on. The track list. My bad, y'all. The track list is Starboy, Party Monster, False Alarm, Reminder, Rockin', Secrets, True Colors, Stargirl Interlude, Sidewalks, 6 Feet Under, Love Delay, A Lonely Night, Attention, Ordinary Life, Nothing Without You, All I Know, Die For You, and I Feel It Coming. So, definitely my favorite ones on here is probably Starboy for sure. This is Daft Punk is in it, which is cool. Rockin' is cool because I like the kind of vibe to it. Rockin's pretty fun to listen to. Sidewalks is cool because that's Kendrick Lamar. What else is there? Die For You is good. And also I Feel It Comin' is another awesome song too. These were like probably like the most popular songs when they came out. So, and I think they still kind of are because it's The Weeknd. So he's like probably like top 5 most streamed artists, I think, on like Spotify and all that. So it makes sense. So yeah, this is one of my favorite records too, just because of the color and it just goes with the album. Which I mean, I love when artists do that because it just makes it so much better. So yeah. Album number 9. This one, I actually like this one, and I'm sure a lot of other people do too. It is Madvillain by MF Doom and Madlib, which is a producer. So yeah, I think this album came out like when I was born, or 2004 I think it came out. But it's just like more like conscious rap and like kind of like melody. Like kind of has like melodies, but they're rapping over the melodies and all that, and it has like that kind of like old school like cartoon kind of theme, which is cool. Yeah, the back cover is cool because it shows like what equipment they used to produce these songs, and the front's cool too because, you know, it's the Doom mask, but, you know, MF Doom. And yeah, the only bad thing though is that it's only a paper sleeve, which is kind of stupid. I hate the paper sleeves, but I mean, it's whatever, I guess. And it's just black, the record itself, but I like the center part, but it's brown, and it kind of reminds me of like old school kind of, so that's kind of a cool thing about it. And on the back of it, it's just their like record label, which is Stone's Throw. So yeah, and it has the track list on the center and all that. So it was definitely one of my favorite albums for sure, because it's just like, you know, the rapping's good, all the melodies and beats are good. It's just like, it just has like that good feel of like 2000s rap, you know. So the track list is the Illest Villains, Accordion, Meat Grinder, Bistro, Raid, America's Most Blunted, Sick Fit, Rainbows, Curls, Do Not Fire, Money, Folder, and Shadows of Tomorrow, Operation Lifesaver, aka Mint Test, Figard, Hardcore Hustle, Strange Ways, Fancy Clown, Supervillain Theme, All Caps, Great Day, and Rhinestone Cowboy. And most of these are like instrumental, so like, or some of them are instrumental, so there's no like lyrics or anything. It's only just instrumental stuff. And probably my favorite songs on this album are Accordion's good, Meat Grinder, as the Meat Grinder is like, the beat is, it reminds me of like SpongeBob a little bit. I don't know why, like when they go like when they put the camera down in the water, it kind of reminds me of that. America's Most Blunted is good because it has like the guitar and like the beats and like the drum beats and all that, which is cool. Curls is good. What else is there? All Caps is amazing. Rhinestone Cowboy is a good ender. And I think Strange Ways is good too. So, yeah, that's one of my favorites, or at least my favorites on this album. There's a lot of good other songs on here too, but those are like the ones that stand out to me. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so album number 10. This one is, I remember when this album came out, it was hyped as hell. At least for the first track, at least people thought it was like Frank Ocean, which it wasn't. I'm kind of sad about that, but I mean, Frank Ocean, or oh my god, I can't even speak. Frank Ocean is, you know, he's probably long gone. Who even knows where he's at right now? So, and that album is Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator. This album is pretty. I actually like this album. There's some really good songs on here. this album or this record has like an exclusive song, but I think he released it on the Plus edition, so it's not really that rare anymore, so which is kind of sad, but it's whatever. Yeah, I like the front cover because the mask, which he's just trying to hide himself, you know, so which is cool. I like how the mask is textured, like the eye holes, so like it's like it feels like it's layered, but it really isn't. So, and also on the back's the same too, like with the lettering of Chromacopia, which is nice. And it's paper too, like the cover and the sleeve and all that is all paper, it feels like, or some sort of like thick paper. The sleeve is paper, but I added like a Chromacopia sticker on there from the wrapping when you open up a new vinyl. And this is like a special edition, I think, or somewhat a special edition. It is white, like it's like it looks like the Jack Harlow one, but it looks a little different. I don't know, it kind of looks like a yellow, like kind of like, I don't even know, like acrylic kind of looking, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's for that. And then this is also a gatefold, so it has like the track list and has a picture of Tyler on there, which is nice. And it's not textured, but it feels nice though. And I think it does come with a poster or like a little booklet from like his concert. He has like the pictures from his concerts on this booklet, which is cool. So it just has like Chromacopia, and it has like all the lyrics to the songs, which is cool. Each page is like a different song, which is awesome. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's it. Wait, let me see. I think there's more, but hold on. So I thought there was another thing too, but I could be wrong. Oh my god, I can't even get this in. Yeah, when this album came out, it was pretty cool. All the songs were pretty great on here, actually. I don't know why a lot of people were like, oh, this album's not that great. Like, you know, it's not the best Tyler album, you know? But I mean, it's like, it's whatever, you know? I mean, he's coming of age, you know? Like, he's changed his music a lot since, like, Wolf and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's very different for him, that's for sure. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that's in there, but, yeah, all these songs are great. The track list is Saint Chroma with Daniel Caesar, Ratata, Noid, Darling I, which is probably one of the more popular songs, or not really, but you know, it's one of them. Hey Jane, I Killed You, Judge Judy, Sticky, Take Your Mask Off, Tomorrow, Mother's somewhere in there. I Thought I Was Dead, Like Him, Balloon, and I Hope You Find Your Way Home. My favorite songs on here are Saint Chroma's good, the intro song. Sticky is good, but I mean, I don't know. It seems it's kind of goofy, but I mean, it's whatever. He could have a little fun with that. Thought I Was Dead was amazing. When I watched the music video when it first came out, it was so much hype, and people thought like he was dissing what's that rapper, Ian, which is kind of funny, because I think Ian said something about him or something. But yeah, and Like Him, and Judge Judy's good too. And Balloon's kind of goofy, but I mean, it's whatever, you know. I kind of like that song too. But yeah, that's for this album, and yeah, it was a special edition at Target, I believe. So yeah. Okay, album number 11. So it's already getting dark out. I started this video like a couple hours ago, and I'm on the 11th album, which is not that much, but I mean, it's whatever. I'm still gonna try to do the video. But this is I liked this album when it came out. This came out a couple months ago. I wanted this on record for ever since it came out, and now I have it, and that is Don't Be Dumb by A$AP Rocky. Always gotta love the Tim Burton like artwork and all that. I thought that was really cool when they collabed. I didn't expect them to collab when this album came out. I was like, whoa, okay, that's pretty cool. The front cover's cool because it just has the drawings and Don't Be Dumb on there. And on the back, it's like an inverted, so it's like it's flipped around, but it's black and it has more Tim Burton drawings, which is cool. The sleeves are, I think they're actual sleeves this time, so that's pretty cool. I think they are. Yeah. It has like the Tim Burton stuff. It has like all the track lists, which is cool. It doesn't have like the 2 extra songs on here on the record, which is, I mean, it's alright because those songs are okay. But yeah, it's just like your normal black record. It's nothing too crazy. I thought it was pretty cool. And I like the Don't Be Dumb. It's like flip colors on both sides, which is cool. I think they have like another edition too. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I think they have like an edition where it's like black and white, but I might be wrong on that. But yeah, and it does come with some other stuff though too. Oh, and also the other sleeve is a different color. It's black also, which is cool. It has like the actual like red slash through it, or like the stop or whatever, Don't Be Dumb on it, which is cool. I think it's like on the white one too, but I didn't really see that, so yeah, that's it for the sleeves. But it did come with some stuff though. It did come with a booklet. On the front has, you know, the drawing, and I think it's just like all like of Tim Burton's drawings and like how he sketched them and all that, and has like the pictures of A$AP Rocky for the music videos and all that, which is cool. It has like the video from Helicopter on there with the braids and all that he has in there, and a little drawing poster, which is cool too. It's only just like one side, but it's pretty cool. But the track list on here is the first one, let me see. Track list. It's Order of Protection, Helicopter, Interrogation Skit, Stole Your Flow, Stay Here for Life, Playa, No Trespassing, Stop Snitching, Shut the Fuck Up, Punk Rocky, Air Force, Whiskey, Release Me, Robbery, Don't Be Dumb / Trip Baby, and then The End. So it has all 15 songs except for the other 2, but I mean, it's whatever. I loved this album when it came out, and I pretty much liked every single song, pretty much, in my opinion. So, like, Order Protection was a good intro. Stole Your Flow was good because he was talking about, like, he was dissing Drake on there, which, I mean, that makes sense with Rihanna and all that. Stay Here for Life was good with Brent Faiyaz. He had, like, his own version, too, that he released on his recent album, so that's cool that they both, like, kind of did their own thing with the sound. Playa's good because it has Thundercat. Shut the Fuck Up is kind of like, you know, like, kind of like dance party kind of ish a little bit. Punk Rocky was a good, like, experimental, like, you know, it was different genre for him, which he tried to do on this album. Whiskey was good because it has Gorillaz and West Side Gun. Robbery was an interesting song. I thought it was a cool idea, but I mean, it's alright. And Don't Be Dumb is like a good, like, kind of almost outro, but not really. So yeah, that was Don't Be Dumb by A$AP Rocky, and I'm glad I have it on record, so that's good. Okay, so album number 12. This one's another A$AP Rocky one, and it is Long Live A$AP, his second debut album, but like kind of his first. But I mean, they kind of counted his mixtape as his first, so I mean, it's technically his second. So, yeah. So the front cover is just him with the American flag all over him, which is cool. The back is just a track list. So they have this is a double album. This is also a gatefold too. and it's just a picture of him and his other members of or what's his thing, AWGE, I think it's called, or whatever his label brand is, like when they first started making music, which is cool. And I think this one's a special edition too, if I remember correctly. This is just paper sleeve, so that's kind of boring. I had the sticker from the wrapping or whatever whenever you get the album, like I said before. Yeah, it's like a yellow kind of. It kind of looks like orange juice, or like, I'm not gonna say it on YouTube, but it kind of looks like, you know, the other thing, like the stuff you make yellow snow with. So it kind of looks like that. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I actually kind of like the color. I don't know if it really goes with the album though, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like there's a song called Goldie, so I guess that kind of makes sense that it's yellow. I don't know what they call. I think it's just yellow, or I don't know like what color they call it, but for the record, but I think it does come with a poster. Yes, it does. As the track list, and it looks like a kind of like a statement form from like the government or something, which is kind of cool. Kind of like a hit list or something, or like declassified, like kind of deal, which is kind of cool. And the track list is Long Live ASAP, Goldie, PMW, All I Really Need, Level, Hell, Pain, Fucking Problems, Wild for the Night, One Train, Fashion Killer, Phoenix, Suddenly, Jody, Ghetto Symphony, Angels, Come Apart, and Purple Swag Remix. This album is like pretty good for a second album, but I think he was like kind of still exploring different sounds and all that. I mean, he kind of was on the mixtape too, but I feel like he kind of was on this album too. So at least that's in my opinion. I don't know. He kind of seemed like he was messing around with some certain stuff in my opinion. So I actually like some of the songs on here. Like for example, like Fashion Killer, Long Live ASAP. What else is there? One Train is good. I actually love One Train. Fucking Problems and Level. And Hell's pretty good too. I remember Hell. But yeah, that's for Long ASAP Rocky. And I think it's a deluxe edition because it has some songs that, well, I think on Spotify it's normally the deluxe version, so there wasn't really like a normal version, I don't believe. So it has all the songs from the deluxe version. And yeah, I actually like this album, so. Okay, so this is album number 13, and it's one of my favorite artists of all time. Probably like my personal favorite artist of all time. It's Travis Scott, Rodeo by Travis Scott. I almost said radio. This one's a little beat up if you can't tell, because I got this on Amazon on like the used list or whatever. So it kind of looks a little like beat up, but I mean the vinyl or the record still works, so that's all that matters. I always love the album cover for this. It's his action figure, which is awesome. I always love that. And on the back is like his alternate cover, you know, so like it has that, you know, so that's pretty cool. And it has the track list. And yeah, and I think there's sleeves for this one too. Yes there is. I'm just gonna show it to you guys so I don't have to like keep cutting back and forth. But there's the rodeo thing sleeve and the track list for this side on here. If you can't really tell, yeah, and that's the action figure, which is cool. And then the other sleeve is the track list again, with this on here. And I have the sticker from the wrapping on here still. It's kind of beat up, but I mean, it's whatever. So there's that side with the action figure. You guys probably seen that before. It looks pretty cool. And then the other side's the back side with the track lists on the back for that record. And yeah, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna see, and then record itself is just, I think it's just, yeah, it's like his like logo, the flame thing, which is cool, and it has the track list under, if you can't tell. It has like little black text under or around the thing. And hold on, let me put this back real quick. Because I've been making this video for so long, and I just want to get through most of the albums already, so I'm just gonna try to read off everything that I can. Okay, let me put this back. If I can, there we go. Okay, so the track list, it is Pornography, Oh My Decide, 3500, Wasted, 90210, Pray for Love, Nightcrawler, Piss on Your Grave, Antidote, Impossible, Maria, I'm Drunk, Flying High, I Can Tell, and Apple Pie. I like all the songs on this album, in my opinion. Like, Pornography's good, On My Decide's good, 3500's good, Wasted is good, 90210 is amazing. It's always gonna be my favorite song on this album. Pray for Love is good. Nightcrawler is a really good one too, I like that one. Piss on Your Grave is alright. I mean, it's with Kanye, but I mean, I don't know, it's not really too crazy. Antidote is good, that one's a classic. Impossible is good. Maria, I'm Drunk is good with Justin Bieber and Young Thug. Flying High is pretty good. I mean, even though it's like kind of repetitive, but I mean, it's good. I Can Tell is an underrated track. Apple Pie is the best unreleased song. I'm just kidding. It's not unreleased, it's just a joke. But yeah, it's a good song too. But they're missing 2 songs on here, which I think it's from like a deluxe edition, I think. So they're missing 2 songs, which is Okay, Alright, and Never Catch Me, which I like both of those songs. Which is kind of sucks, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I could listen to those on Spotify, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, this album's really good. I'm glad I got it on record. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, album number 14. It's another Travis Scott one. Birds in the Trap sing Midnight or Midnight. I love this album too. This is another great album. There's the front of him sitting with the little wings, which is cool. And the back has an eagle, and it has the track list where the banner is right there, if you can't really see. Yeah, it's right there. And all these songs are amazing, so there's nothing really wrong with this album, to be honest. So this one also has sleeves, like, you know, like actual sleeves. So there's the album right there, the album name for that side, and then the other side is just a track list with side A and side B, and then I think that's just what they look like. Has the album name right there with the track list. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but you know, I don't know if there's any other editions or not, but I haven't really looked, so I'm fine with just this one. So. And then there's this other sleeve for the second record, so there's that side, and then just a track list on the back, just like the other one. I kind of like this sleeve a little better, but you know, both of them are good. So the track list, we got, what's it called? We got The Ends, The Way Back, Coordinate, Through the Late Night, Beeps in the Trap, SDP Interlude, Sweet Sweet, Outside, Goosebumps, First Take, Pick Up the Phone, Lose, Guidance, and then Wonderful. All these songs are great. I actually like every single song on this album. There's not really that many songs, but every song's great on here. I just wish that SDP Interlude was a little longer. It was like an actual like interlude. Because there was like an unreleased version of it. That was really good, and I'm surprised he didn't put it on this album, but I don't know, it's kind of stupid. But like probably my personal favorites though, probably Pick Up the Phone for sure. Lose, I kind of play a lot. It's kind of underrated too. Lose is like, you know, like really underrated. Dude, Late Night with Kid Cudi is good. Beeps in the Trap is good. And also Goosebumps, of course. Like, you can't go wrong with Goosebumps. And also The Way Back is good too. All the songs are just good. I don't really have like a favorite, so. Yeah, that's Birds in the Trap Sing Midnight by Travis Scott. So, yeah, there's that album. Okay, song number 14. This album was like really good too. I actually like this album a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people have this on record too if you collect records. It's Igor by Tyler the Creator. I always like the cover for this because it's like he looks kind of goofy, but I mean it has a meaning behind it though. But you know, it's pretty cool. It's nice and simple, and the pink in the background is just cool. And on the back it's just Igor, like that, you know. And this is also a gatefold too, even though there's like not that many songs, but it has like the track list on the left side and then a picture of him on the right with the hairdo and all that, like in that music video for Earthquake. And it's just a paper sleeve, which is kind of boring, but it's whatever. But I always like the design on the middle part though, which is cool. Yeah. So there's that. I also came with a poster too, but I have it hanging right behind me. I'll show that right now on the back. It's pretty funny. I had to hang it up back there, you know. It just reminds me of how goofy Tyler is, you know. So it's good to have up there. So the track list for this album is Igor, Igor's theme, Earthquake, I think, Boyfriend, Running Out of Time, New Magic Wand, A Boy Is a Gun, which I think is like an album exclusive, I think, or one of these are, I think. I forgot which one it was, but it's one of these ones. Puppet, What's Good, Gone Gone, Thank You. I think it might be that one actually. I Don't Love You Anymore, and Are We Still Friends? This album's really good. In my opinion, I like Earthquake. It is, you know, it's one of the most popular songs on there. I think is good because I like the beat and everything. New Magic Wand is good. Puppet's good. And Kanye West is on that too. But he only does like the background vocals kinda. Or rap verse a little bit too. Are We Still Friends is good too. Like all the songs are good. I don't know. There's a lot of good songs on this album. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Igor. So yeah. Okay, album number 15. This is another artist that I like too, or I listen here and there. I mean, I don't really listen to her all the time, but I try to listen to her most of the time. It's SOS by SZA. Of course I had to get this album. You know, it's a cool album. There's a lot of good songs on here actually. Yeah, I thought it would be cool to get. I don't know. That's just me. So that's like the front cover, which I'm sure all you guys have seen. And the back's just the same, but without her in it, and the track list on the right side here, on my right side, or your guys' right side too. But yeah. And the sleeves, I think there's actual sleeves this time, so which is cool. They're like orange, which is pretty cool. I thought it was kind of random, but you know, whatever works, I guess. Just a normal record. But it has like the album name and then the and SZA right there too. It has the track list on, you know, whatever side it's on, which is cool. What else is there? Oh yeah, and there is also a poster which I also have hanging behind me. That's kind of cool. It just has the track list and just like a picture of SZA's body, I guess. So I guess that's cool. I guess I don't know. It's whatever. I thought it'd be cool to have it in there, but I got this album when I was like starting to kind of collect too, so of course I had to hang that back there too, so I guess that kind of makes sense. And then the track list, we got SOS, Kill Bill, Seek and Destroy, Low, Love Language, Blind, Used, Snooze, Notice Me, Gone Girl, Smoking on My X Pack, Ghost in the Machine, F2F, Nobody Gets Me, Concealed, Special, Too Late, Far, Shirt, Open Arms, I Hate You, Good Days, and Forgiveless. So I think out of all these songs, this is a long album. There's like 23 songs, so it's like an hour and like 8 minutes long. But my favorite ones are probably Good Days for sure. Good Days is a good one. Open Arms with Travis Scott is good. They actually make pretty good songs together. Snooze. I remember the Used by Don Toliver was good. Low, Kill Bill, and Blind. I remember hearing Blind a little bit. So, and then SOS. So those are probably like my favorite songs on there. This is a really good album. If you know, I think I got this one at Target, so you guys could check it out there or wherever you guys want to go, because I'm sure they have it everywhere. So yeah, that's SOS. Alright, so album number 16. This album is one of the first albums that I got, and I love it. And it's I think it's called Gemini Rides by Steve Lacy. The cover's cool. It's like a little like loading thing, if you couldn't tell, and there's like little horns and stuff, which is cool. The back is the same thing, but it's inverted. So if you can't tell, like the images are flipped, which is pretty cool. But the only bad thing though is that my thing is kind of falling apart, so I might need to like re-glue it or something. So that's probably like the only bad thing. The sleeve is pretty cool. It's just like the full image of the album cover. It has the tracks right there, and then the same thing on the back is just this other one, you know, but flipped. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the record itself has the actual loading thing with the horns and everything, which is cool. And then the other side is like a lady or something, or oh wait, no, it's not a lady, it's him. It's Steve Lacy with the horns and the guitar and all that, which is cool. It's only one vinyl, so it's nothing too crazy. And it did come with a poster, so I'll put the image up because I have it hung up back there. So it's pretty cool. It's just kind of like the SZA one a little bit, but it's a little bit different. It's pretty cool. It has all the tracks and all that, and it's just a cool image of C. Lacy's face. So the track list though is the most important part. So we got Static, Helmet, Mercury, Buttons, Bad Habit, which is like one of the most popular songs on there, almost at 2 billion plays. That's crazy. Together, Interlude, Cody Freestyle, Amber, Sunshine, and Give You the World. I think my favorite ones on here are probably Helmet. Bad Habit's pretty good, but it kind of got overplayed when this album came out. Cody Freestyle, which is pretty good. Kind of an underrated track. Sunshine is probably one of my favorite ones on there, in my opinion, just because, you know, the person that's featured on it's good. And Give You the World is probably like the best outro for this album, so that's my list for that, and that was the Gemini Rides album. So okay, so album number 17 is another Travis Scott album, one of my favorite albums probably by him, for sure, definitely one of them. Well, I mean, all of them are kind of my favorite, but this one definitely is my favorite, and it's his most recent album, except for we won't count Jap Boys Soup as it's like a collaborative project. So his latest solo album, which is Utopia, by Travis Scott, of course. I always love the album cover for this. It kind of reminds me of Donda a little bit, Kanye West Donda, you know, like with the black, except for, you know, Travis Scott being there. And then in the back, it's just Utopia, and and then the track list at the bottom with like weird handwriting, which is kind of cool. I know there's like other editions of the record, but this is like the only one I got from Amazon, so it's pretty cool. So we got this one. It's like an alternate cover for one of the sleeves, which is pretty cool. And then the back, which is also pretty cool. The vinyl or the record is pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's minimalistic, but just has like little splatters. I don't know if you could see that, but it's like little pink splatters there. And on the back, there's like, I don't know what that says, or I don't know if that's like symbols or what, but it's supposed to be something, so I don't really know what that is. And then the other sleeve is, let me see, hold on. Is like some kid with like marker drawn over him, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. Seems a little weird, but whatever. On the back is just some other kid, which I mean is also kind of weird also, so I don't know. This sleeve is like alright. I don't know if it like means something or not, but I kind of like this sleeve a little better, but otherwise it's fine. So let's see the track list. We got Hyena. Wait, let me see. So I know Hyena's on there. Hyena, Thank God, Modern Jam, My Eyes, God's Country, Sirens, Meltdown, Fiend, which is like one of the most popular songs on there. Desolado, or not Desolado, Delestro, or Delesto Echoes. I Know, Topia Twins, Circus Maximus, Paracel, Schizo, Lost Forever, Love, K-pop, Telekinesis, and Further Novus. I like all the songs on here except for probably K-pop's alright, but I mean I don't know why that song gets a lot of hate. I mean, that's not like the worst song, but I mean it's kind of catchy. Yeah, I think all the songs are good, but probably my personal favorite is probably Circus Maximus. Lost Forever is kind of underrated. Hyena's good. Telekinesis is probably one of the best songs I've heard. Till Further Notice is really good too. I like that as an outro. So I think all those songs are good, but like those songs I mentioned are probably my personal favorite. So yeah, and that's Utopia by Travis Scott. Okay, so track number 18. We got another person that's associated with Jack Boys, or aka Travis Scott's label. This is definitely one of my favorite albums, and I reacted to this album on my YouTube channel, and it was definitely one of the more popular videos too. So it is of course Heartstone Psycho by Don Toliver. So this album's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool when it came out. That was interesting. So we got one of the sleeves for the album. It's him like on the bike with a spiked bat, and then his like Heartstone Psycho logo on the back. And then the vinyl itself, I think it's just plain, or we know it's blue. So that's what it looks like. It says Heartstone Psycho, and it has his logo on the back, which is pretty cool. That kind of goes with the colors, I guess. I feel like they should went with like a darker kind of blue, but I mean that's probably the darkest you could probably go with records like that. So, and then we got the what's it called? The gatefold. I don't know if you can see that, but it's supposed to be his bike with like a bunch of crazy parts on it. It looks like. It kind of looks like it's hand. Well, no, I don't think it's hand drawn, but it kind of looks like it though. And the wheels look crazy. Like I don't know, it just looks cool. And then we got the other sleeve, which is the spike bat, which looks pretty cool. And then the back is all of the songs, all the track lists and everything. So we got Kryptonite, Tore Up, Brotherstone, Attitude, Bandit, Glock, Ice Age, 4x4, not the Travis Scott one, but Don Toliver's, Purple Rain, New Drop, Backstreets, Deep in the Water, we got Inside, 5 to 10, Last Laugh, and Hearthstone National Anthem. Those are all the songs on the track list. Probably out of all of those, I kind of liked Kryptonite. Like the beat switch was crazy on that song. I remember I went crazy on that. Bandit was good. Ice Age was good with Travis Scott. 4x4's beat was insane. Deep in the Water is probably one of my personal favorites. 5 to 10 reminds me of like, I don't even know, like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a crazy beat. And that's probably like, those are probably like my favorite ones. But all the songs were pretty good on there, except for like maybe a couple, but that was pretty much it. But yeah, that was the Hearthstone Psycho album. And if you guys haven't really checked out the video, make sure to check it out on my YouTube channel. I think it's still available, so make sure to check it out. And watch that if you haven't yet, so yeah. Okay, so album number 19. I don't really count this as an album, but more of a soundtrack. And of course I had to get it, because I'm sure most people have always get this when they want a record, is Minecraft soundtrack. So, you know, it's just like one of those albums that I just have that is this, you know, the Minecraft soundtrack is so calming and like peaceful sounding, so I don't really know the tracks that well, so I mean all of them are good, I guess, so like I know like Libby Mice is good and all that, but that's pretty much it for that. Paper Sleeves, so which is kind of boring, but it's whatever. The record's cool because look, it's a green. And we got like the grass block right there, and we got the dirt block in the back. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of the albums that I have for the Minecraft soundtrack. That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have like a favorite track because all of them are kind of good, so that's pretty much it for that one, so. Okay, so track number 20. I need to get more albums of this person, or this artist. I don't really have much of it, but I feel like I should get more because I do like some of his music. And it's Circles by Mac Miller. This is his what do they call those albums, like after someone dies but they still release an album after they're dead? It's something. I'll probably put it down there to say it, but yeah, it's one of those albums. So it pretty much just talks about like, you know, his whole like kind of life, I guess. So I don't know, I thought it was cool. I don't know, it's just one of those albums I was just like kind of sad and just like can't believe he's gone, you know, like it's like one of those type of deals. So I still can't believe he's gone after how many years, like 6 years now or something crazy. We get like a little booklet as like, you know, Circles by Mac Miller. It shows all the name or the tracks. I think it's just a poster, but I'm not gonna open it fully, but I think it opens up fully, but and then just like release or shows like, you know, all the lyrics and like not all the lyrics, but like who produced it and who published it, all that stuff. I'm not gonna open it fully because it's like one of those big posters, so I'm not gonna open that. But let's see. This is Paper Sleeves, which is kind of sucky, but it's whatever. But the cool thing about this album though is it's clear, which is pretty sick. I think it's pretty cool, the clear stuff. But the center just has like all the tracks and which side it is and all that. And what RPM you have to play it at. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's for that. And then the track list. Well, let me put this back real quick. The track list, we got Circles, Complicated, Blue World, Good News, I Can See, Everybody, Woods, Hand Me Downs, That's On Me, Hands, Surf, Once a Day, and some of the bonus tracks, Right and Floating. I think some of my favorite tracks were Circles, Blue World, Good News. That made me cry, not gonna lie, because I usually don't cry to songs, but Good News was definitely probably one of the best songs by him for sure. At least in my opinion, just because of how good it is and the instrumentals and just the lyrics were deep and like sad sounding. So it kind of just brought me down a little bit when I heard that. Hand Me Downs was good. Surf was pretty good also. And I think I remember Right also. I remember Right being good. So yeah, that was Circles by Mac Miller. It's definitely one of the more sadder albums in my opinion. I mean, there's still some uplifting songs that, you know, he usually does, but not as many as you think. So it's definitely one of the better albums, even though he's, you know, passed, but yeah. Okay, so album number 21. This is definitely one of my favorite ones too, even though like most of these are all my favorites, but I did this one for a project too, just kind of interesting, but I kind of did it for a good reason, and for like a school project too, for like music class, and I did Awaken My Love, Childish Gambino. This album's really great, in my opinion, because he like changed his whole style and like genre. He had more like kind of like, what do you call it? Like not like psychedelic, but like more like neat, or what do you call it? Kind of like soul music, I guess, sort of in a way. Well, he changed from rap to, you know, something different. But I always loved the album cover. It's iconic. Definitely one more like interesting album covers for sure. The back, whoops. The back is just like the hand, and it's Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love. The sleeve. This one doesn't come with a poster, so it's just the sleeve. Is the same person, but like a weird, with her tongue sticking out, which is kind of interesting. And then we got all the track lists in the back, and has all the producers who produced it and all that stuff. And the record itself is definitely a thicker one for sure. But it's like blue. And it reminds me of like old, like this type of blue reminds me of like old records a little bit, so which is kind of cool. So, yeah. So the track list. I feel like all the songs are great on here, but if I had to pick a couple, it would, let me read it real quick. So let's see, so we got Me and Your Mama, which is it's a really long song, but it's good. Have Some Love, which is also good. Boogeyman, that's pretty interesting. Zombies is just good. Riot is alright. Redbone is one of the more iconic ones too. California is interesting. I think he was trying to sound like someone that was like high, because a lot of people in California are kind of high. That's like what they're known for, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Terrified is good. Baby Boy is probably one of my favorites. The Night Me and Your Mama Met. That's pretty good. And Stand Tall is like a good last final song. So yeah, that's pretty much Awaken My Love. I did this for a school project too, which is pretty interesting, but I mean, I kind of did it for a reason, so it kind of makes sense. But it's a really good album, so if you guys haven't listened to it, make sure to check it out fully. I mean, even if you listen to like a couple of songs, make sure to listen to it fully, you know? So yeah. Okay, so album number 22. I got this one like December of 2025 when it got announced. I saw it online. It was like the 5th anniversary for this album, and that is Whole Lotta Red by Playboi Carti. This is the 5th year anniversary, and it was a Target exclusive, so that's why it looks different, because this is normally like white, and then all this is black, so that's what it would look like normally. And the back is just the track list, and it has the red. And this did come with a few stuff, but At least they changed the paper sleeves to black, which is kind of cool. The record itself is red, which is this looks actually sick. This definitely fits well. But I think this is like one of my favorite ones in my opinion, just how cool it looks. I like red, so that looks pretty sick. And it did come with a poster, I believe, so I think I have that here. Yeah, it came with a poster at Playboy Carti, like that. It looks pretty cool. I'm surprised I haven't hung this up yet, but I might, maybe. I'm not too sure. I might just keep it like this just because it looks cool and I probably don't want to ruin it, so. Yeah. And, let me read the track list. So we got, Rockstar Made, Go to the Moon, featuring Kanye, Stop Breathing, Beano, Jump Out the House, Metamorphosis, Slayer, No Sleep, New Tank, Teen X, Meh, Vamp Anthem, New Neon, Control, Punk Monk, On That Time, King Vamp, Place, Sky, Over, I Love You, I Hate You, Die for Guy, Not Playing, and Feel Like Dying. My favorite track, I mean, I kind of like all these songs, but I think my favorite ones are like Rockstar Made, my opinion at least, Go to the Moon, Stop Breathing, what else? Slayer's good, I love Slayer. New Tank is good. Vamp Anthem's pretty good. On That Time is good also. Sky's a popular one. And I Love You, I Love You, I Hate You is pretty good too. And also Not Playing. Those are probably my favorite. This is probably one of my favorite records to have because this is the 5-year anniversary and it just looks cool. And the vinyl looks sick, it goes with the album, so. And I think it was a Target exclusive, so I don't know if you could get this anymore or not. Probably not. But maybe, you never know. You might be able to get it online, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's a whole lot of red by Playboy Carti. Okay, so album number 23. This is another Playboy Carti album. And when this album came out, when I heard that first song, I was like, what in the hell was I listening to? But then I realized it was I Am Music by Playboy Carti. So it's a pretty standard cover. The back just has all the tracks. So there's no like there's like a deluxe version, so none of those songs are on here, so which I mean it's alright. I mean those songs are like 2024 should have been on there, but it's whatever. The sleeves are just black. Reminds me of Donda a little bit, you know. The vinyl itself is pretty boring, but we got like side A and then side B. I think it's the same for the other ones too. So that's pretty much it for that. There's nothing too crazy here, so we're just gonna leave it as that. And for the track list, we got Pop Out, which I'm surprised that song even plays on record. So we got Pop Out, Crush, K-Pop, Evil Jordan, Mojo Jojo, Philly, Radar, Rather Lie, Fine Shit, Backdoor, Toxic, Munyon, Crank, Charge Them Hoes, A Fee, Good Credit, I See You Baby Boy, Wake Up Filthy, Jumpin', Trim, Cocaine Nose, We Need All the Vibes, Olympian, Opium Baby, which should be his next album, but I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. Twin Trim, Like Wheezy, this one got it, Walk, HBA, Overly, and South Atlanta Baby. So I think out of all these songs, I think I like, well, Pop Out is a special one, but I actually kind of like that one. It kind of grew on me a little bit. Evil Jordan's good. Philly's good, in my opinion. Philly's like probably one of the better. Well, no, I wouldn't say better, but like one of my favorite songs on there. Rather Lie's good. Backdoor's alright. Toxic is good. Crank is really good. I like the beat on that one. Good Credit's good, except for when Kendrick was like, "Cardi, my evil twin." Except for that. Cocaine Nose I liked. Olympian is probably the best beat on this whole album. Walk is pretty good. And South Atlanta Baby was pretty good also. But those are probably my most played songs on this album. All the other songs are pretty good, but not like that. Oh, and also maybe Radar too. I actually kind of like Radar. So yeah, that's I Am Music by Playboi Carti, and that's what I thought. So okay, so album number 24. This is the only album I have by him, but I feel like I should get more, especially his older stuff too. And this is one of his older albums, but it's Take Care by Drake. So this is like the only Drake album I have for kind of some reasons, but not really. But Paper Sleeve, of course. I think it's just your standard record, so it's just black. Which I mean, I guess it kind of goes well with the theme, I guess, or at least the color scheme. I don't know, it's alright. I don't know, I'm just not really a big like Drake fan, so that's probably why also I don't really have that many Drake albums, but I do like some of his songs, so I don't know, I feel like I should have some of his albums. And this is a gatefold also. It just has a picture of him with the track list on the right. If I could ever kind of, sometimes I hate these paper sleeves because sometimes I do not want to go back in properly. There we go. Okay, so this is the gatefold. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, this is the front cover, and then this is the back. It just has the track list. And this is the gatefold. So this has a picture of Drake, and then all the track list and the who produced it and like all that stuff. And there's like a message on the side here too, which is kind of cool, about like Toronto and all that. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, I haven't listened to this album in a while, so I kind of forgot like some of these songs. But Over My Dead Body, Shot for Me, Headlines, Crew Love, Care, Marvin's Room, Underground Kings, We'll Be Fine, Make Me Proud, Lord Knows, Cameras, Doing It Wrong, The Real Her, Look What You've Done, High Fur, I think that's how you say it, Practice, and then The Ride. I think, well, I haven't listened to this album in a while. I think I still love Headlines, because Headlines is like a really good song. And also Marvin's Room too. Marvin's Room is good. And I think also like Look What You've Done was pretty good also, if I remember correctly. Yeah. In my opinion at least. So I haven't really listened to this album in a long ass while, so I kind of forgot some of the songs, but yeah. Take Care is a good album, but I feel like I should get more Drake albums, but this is definitely the first one to get for sure. At least in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, so album number 25. This is definitely one of my favorite like album trilogies, even though I wouldn't really count the third one as like a trilogy. I mean, it's good still, but it's not as good as the other two. And that is well, this is the second one, but it's The Man on the Moon 2, The Legend of Mr. Rager by Kid Cudi. This is definitely one of my favorite albums because there's so many like good tracks on here, so many like like good hits on here. There's just like the whole theme behind Man on the Moon is just so good, and yeah, Kid Cudi's just really good. So it's Paper Sleeve, and this is what the record looks like. It's nothing too crazy, but it has just a track list and like stars all over, which I mean is kind of cool. I forgot to show the cover, but I'm gonna show that right now. This is the cover. It's pretty iconic. If you don't know what this is, then you're missing out for sure. So that's the front, and then this is the back. It has Kid Cudi and then all the tracks on the back. And then it kind of gives you like a little like intro, kind of on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like red text at the top. It gives you like a little intro of the whole thing. And it's also gatefold, so it has like pictures of like Kid Cudi at the bottom with a bunch of like all the songs, and I think it has all the lyrics too. Yeah, it has all the lyrics and all that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of tracks on here, but you know. So let me read the track list. So we got Scott Mescudi versus The World, Revo Ev, I think that's how you say it. Don't Play This Song, We 80, Marijuana, or Marijuana, whatever you want to call it. I think it's, yeah, Marijuana. Mojo, So Dope, Ashton Kutcher, Erase Me, Wild and Cause I'm Young, The Mood, Manic, Mr. Rager, These Worries, The End, All Along, Ghost, and Trapped in My Mind. I think all these songs, the first one's my favorite, Scott Mescudi versus The World, because that song's like super iconic to me. Don't Play This Song's pretty good. Marijuana's good. Mojo So Dope is pretty catchy. Erase Me's good, and Kanye West is in that song too, so that's pretty cool. Mr. Rager is super iconic. That's probably one of my favorites for sure. I think probably like actually my favorite one on this album. And The End is also pretty good also. So yeah, and there's like 17 tracks. Yeah, this is a good album. If you haven't listened to this album fully, you're definitely missing out. So make sure to check this out for sure. It's definitely a good album to check out. And I think I got this on... Oh yeah, I got this at Barnes & Noble. I thought I got it from Amazon, but it was Barnes & Noble. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so album number 26. We got another Tyler album. This is one of my favorite ones because of that up there. If you don't know what it is, I said it earlier in the video if you were paying attention, which I'm sure you might have not, so I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. It is Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator. I always loved this cover because I always loved his outfit, and just the sunflowers at the bottom and the sky. It just looks really good. And this is when he changed like his whole style after Cherry Bomb or whatever. So this is pretty interesting. We got a little bumblebee on the back, which is pretty cool. And then it's just paper sleeves, of course, because I feel like they always do that. It seems like. It's just your standard black record, but it has the B in the middle, which is cool. So that's what's kind of cool about it. And it's gatefold also, so I'm gonna show you that in a sec. Yeah, the gatefold's pretty funny. So it just has that. Pictures of Tyler, but it says an amazing photographer, and I took some sick photos for this album that were supposed to go here, but her agents or what the fuck ever said that it couldn't happen, so I relied on cell phone pics. Love you, probably N-word next time. Album photos go here. So I thought that was kind of funny because I'm sure it's true and it actually happened, and you know, it didn't happen, so he kind of just put photos there, which is kind of funny. So, yeah. So the track list for this album, let me see. So I always forget the order of it. So, we got, Forward, Where This Flower Blooms, Sometimes, See You Again, which is almost at 3 billion plays, Jesus Christ. Who That Boy, Pothole, Garden Shed, Boredom, I Ain't Got Time, 9/11 slash Mr. Lonely, Dropping Seeds, November, Glitter, and Joy Right Now Today. So I think out of all these songs, I like Where the Flower Blooms because that's Frank Ocean and it's a really good song. See You Again, of course. I'm sure like everyone likes that song, even if they don't like Tyler or not, you know. Who That Boy with A$AP Rocky was pretty good. I like the beat switch and all that, and like all that stuff that's in that song. And the other song that catches my eye is I Ain't Got Time is pretty good too, in my opinion. So yeah, and that's Flower Boy. And then I'll show a picture of the poster up close. It's pretty funny. It's kind of cool. I have it right next to my bed, so I see that like every night. So I mean, it's pretty cool to look at night. So yeah, that is Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. Okay, so oh my god, album number 27 is one of my favorite, probably albums of all time. It's Astroworld by Travis Scott. So yeah, I just love. I mean, just look at the album cover. I mean, that's iconic right there. I mean, with the inflatable Travis Scott head, with the kids, you know, at the front of the amusement park, or the Astroworld, I should say. And just, yeah, it just looks awesome, you know. And in the back, we got her braces or whatever, and we got the track list in the Astroworld. And these sleeves are like alternate covers, I guess you could call them. So we got like this one with a bunch of like very questionable girls, you know, posing up. And then we got the action figure again for the track list, at least for the one record. And then for the other sleeve, we got another suspicious cover. Interesting. And same thing for this one, the track list, and then we got that, I guess. So, and then the record itself, we got like it's like different colors for each one. So this one's like orange and then blue, which look pretty cool, I guess. So that's what's cool about it. The track list. Let's see. So we got Stargazing. We got what's the second song on here? We got Stargazing, Carousel, Sicko Mode, probably the most popular song on here. R.I.P. Screw, Stop Trying to Be God, No Bystanders, Skeletons, Wake Up, 5% Tint, NC-17, Astro Thunder, Yosemite, Can't Say, Who What, Butterfly Effect, Houston Fornication, and Coffee Bean. I think my favorite songs on here is like Stargazing, Sicko Mode, R.I.P. Screw. Stop Trying to Be God is probably one of my favorite ones for sure, because that's Stevie Wonder with the harmonica. No Bystanders, Skeletons, 5% Tint, Astro Thunder, Yosemite, Can't Say, and probably Butterfly Effect are probably my favorite tracks. Yeah, this album is just amazing. You know, it's probably like his best album, like theme wise and like lyrical wise. You know, it's just peak Travis Scott here. This low-key should have won the Grammy Awards, but he got robbed by Cardi B, so that kind of sucks. So hopefully in his new album or next album, whatever he's gonna release that, hopefully, you know, he's gonna win that, hopefully, in the Grammys, whatever year that's gonna be, maybe this year, next year, one of the two. So yeah, that's what I think of Astroworld by Travis Scott. Alright, so album number 28. This is another SZA album, and it's I think her only other album, Control by SZA. I always like the cover because like the old like broken like monitors and like TVs and stuff. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. Seems interesting to me. And then the same thing is on the back with the track list. And it does come with a booklet, I think. Yes, it does. So it's just her album cover a little bit, but it's like a different style. So there's that, and then there's the sticker I have in it, and then a bunch of other stuff, like oh, it's all the different tracks, I think, yeah, and who produced it and all that. It's kind of cool. And then there's Control, which is pretty sick. I like that one. And then it's like a letter, I think, or something, or like a list or something. And there's more tracks there, which is pretty cool. And then paper sleeve, which is, I mean, it's whatever at this point. I feel like most of these are paper sleeves, so it's nothing too crazy. And then there's the vinyl itself, or the record. It's green on the other side, and like a red or pink or whatever on the other side. It looks pretty cool. I actually like that one. And then what's it called? I went through the gatefold is that. It's pretty cool. So the track list is Supermodel, Love Galore, Doves in the Wind, Drew Barrymore, Prom, The Weeknd, Go Gina, Garden, Say It Like That, Broken Clocks, Anything, Wavy, Normal Girl, Pretty Little Birds, and Something. I think out of all these songs, I like Love Galore, Doves in the Wind, Broken Clocks is pretty good, and also I think Normal Girl was pretty good too. Those are like probably my favorite tracks out of all those. And yeah, this is a pretty good album. I think this was her first album, if I believe. I don't know if I'm correct or not. I'm just gonna guess. So that is Control by SZA. Okay, so album number 29. This one is probably one of the best ones that I got, and it was on Amazon. And it's the first album that I talked about, or the second album I talked about earlier. This is the first one now, and this is Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi. The first one. It's called The End of Day. So that's the front cover, you know, iconic cover. So if you haven't listened to any of these songs on here. And there's the back, which looks pretty cool. I always love the back. Looks sick. Got the track list above there too, which is pretty cool. Paper sleeves, of course. That's kind of just a standard. This one reminds me of the other Man on the Moon with the center piece, because it has the stars and all that, which look pretty cool. So it's black on that side and then white on that side. So that looks pretty cool. And then this one's a gatefold too, so I'm gonna show that. It's sick. There's this. There we go. I like that right there. That looks pretty cool. And here's all the lyrics and stuff, which is pretty cool, and like who produced the songs and all that. So that's pretty awesome. The track list. In My Dreams, Soundtrack to My Life, Simple As, Solo Dolo, Heart of a Lion, My World, Day and Night, probably one of the most popular songs, Sky Might Fall, Intergalactic, Alive, Cuddy Zone, Make Her Say, Pursuit of Happiness, that's also another popular one, Higher, and Up, Up and Away. Out of all these songs, I pretty much like every song on here, pretty much, because I listen to these like daily pretty much, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's Man on the Moon. Okay, so album number 30. We're almost there, you guys. We have like 9 more albums. I know that's a lot, but I mean, all these albums are great, so can't go wrong. So it's another Weeknd album. It's his newest album. It's only the first pressing that I have, so it's not the full album, but it is Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd. So it's the first pressing, so it's not the full album. So yeah. So there's the cover. I don't really like this cover, to be honest. I'm glad he switched it. So I don't know why it's him crying. It's kind of stupid. It's whatever, I guess. But and then here's the gatefold. I don't know why this is a gatefold, but here we go. It's cool. And then it's a black paper sleeve, so it's a little different. And then it's a clear one, so that's pretty cool. Pretty sick. Forgot what tracks are on this version, but I think Timeless is on there. So I'm gonna say Timeless is probably my favorite. What else? I don't know why you put the text so like wide. It's so hard to see. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what songs they are. But yeah, definitely Timeless is a good one. Open Heart is a good one also. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd, the first pressing. Okay, so album 31. This one is definitely one of my personal favorites too, just because it's The College Dropout by Kanye West. So iconic cover, you know, we all know this cover, I think. And the back is with Kanye, which is pretty sick, with the bear head and the track list. Yeah, it's a cool cover. I've always liked this one. There is a poster in here, but it's paper sleeve. So yeah, it's just normal paper sleeve and then black. It's a thick record, so that's good. That's what it looks like. Looks pretty cool. So there we go. And then it did come with a poster, so I'm gonna show that right now. Got the bear logo, which is pretty cool. And then we got like the whole track list and who produced it, and showing showing Kanye that like he never did anything, I guess, supposedly in college. So that's pretty funny. Class of 04, or year before I was born. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it shows like executive producers and all that, which is cool. Yeah, so that's that. The track list, which I'll talk about in a sec. But I know, like, you know, Jesus Walks is on there. Pretty much like all the popular songs. But I'll talk about that in a sec after I put this back. Oh yeah, wait, no, I'm tripping. Okay. Hold on. So the track list, we got We Don't Care, Graduation Day, All Falls Down, which is one of the more popular songs, Starship, Never Let Me Down, Get 'Em High, New Workout Plan, Through the Wire, Slow Jams, Breathe In, Breathe Out, School Spirit, Two Words, The Boys Choir of Harlem. Oh, no, that's just 2 words. Yeah, okay, never mind. Family Business and Last Call. I think my favorite tracks on here are We Don't Care, All Falls Down, of course, Spaceship, Jesus Walks. That's crazy because as soon as I'm making this video, Jesus Walks just turned 22 years old, so that's pretty crazy. The New Workout Plan's kind of funny to listen to. Through the Wire is great because of the whole surgery he had with his mouth on all that, which is pretty crazy. Slow Jams is pretty cool. Family Business is probably another favorite of mine. And Last Call is a good like ender song, and it's like 12 minutes long, so it's pretty long. But yeah, that is The College Dropout. Definitely still his best album of all time, for sure, and his first album too. So when he was trying to make it big, so yeah. Okay, so album number 32 is another Kanye album, and this came out after one of his best albums, Graduation, and that is 808s and Heartbreak. Definitely one of the more sadder albums, but still a really good album, you know. So this is the most expensive record that I have. It was like $80, which I mean, it's pretty cool actually once you see it. But yeah, that's the cover. I've always liked this cover. It's the gloves and then the broken heart. And on the back it's just the track list. There's not many tracks on. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but there's definitely yeah, you can kind of see it. There's some tracks there. And then it opens up like in a crazy way, which I'm gonna show in a sec. So I don't know if I can show this on camera, but there we go. So there's like the CD in the middle. It comes with a CD, which is cool. There's Kanye right there. And then there's like all the songs there in the rainbow or whatever, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna show one of them because I'm not gonna, show both of them. So, well, actually, I might show both because there's stuff. So, there's this. This is like a lyric book, I guess. So that's kind of cool. Has all the lyrics to the songs and like who produced it and all that, which is cool. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of production on that song or on these songs. And the vinyl itself, it looks like just a normal vinyl. It's definitely a good quality one for sure. Yeah, that's what the middle looks like, which is pretty cool. And I think it did come with a poster, so I'll try to show that too, which is pretty cool for this album at least. Once I get it out. Yeah, this album is definitely the craziest record to have because, it opens in 3 ways, so it kind of makes it complicated sometimes, but it's whatever. So there should be here's I'm just gonna do the poster. So this is the poster of Donda, which is his mom and him, because she passed away before this album came out. This was what, this is why he made this album, plus his ex-wife or fiance at the time. And there's the other side of it, which looks cool. I always like this poster. It's really cool, actually. I wish they did like 2 separate posters, because, like this one's cool because his mom, and then this one's cool like design-wise, so that's pretty cool. So that's it, like record-wise. And it does come with a CD, which is pretty cool. I tried playing it and it works great. I used my PS2 to play it, so that's pretty awesome. I just need to slide this in real quick. If I can. Sometimes it's hard to get back this, or, get this back in. But I think I got it. Hopefully. Okay, maybe not. Okay, wait, hold on. There we go. Okay. So the track list, we got Say You Will, Welcome to Heartbreak, Heartless, which is one of the more popular songs for sure. Amazing, Love Lockdown, which is one of my favorites. Paranoid, another popular one. RoboCop, Streetlights, Bad News, See You in My Nightmares, and Coldest Winter. Yeah, Love Lockdown is one of my favorites. Welcome to Heartbreak is good too. Heartless, Say You Will, Amazing, Paranoid. Pretty much all these songs actually. Like all these songs are my favorite. And the only thing he didn't add on this record was Pinocchio Story. So, I mean, it's kind of just like a live song or whatever. So I guess that makes sense. He didn't put it on the vinyl. So I think it might be on the CD, but I don't remember. So yeah, so that's 808s and Heartbreak. Definitely the most expensive vinyl I have, or record I should say. So yeah. Album number 33. We got another Kendrick Lamar album. This came out almost 2 years ago now, after the whole Drake beef and all that bullcrap, which is GNX by Kendrick Lamar. I actually like this album. I remember when it came out, there was a lot of good songs on here, a lot of popular ones too. And I just wanted to get on record when it first came out, and now I have it, so that's cool. And this one's a special edition, I guess you could say. I think it was a Target exclusive, but it actually comes with a sleeve. So we got like all the track lists here. We got Kendrick with the car in the back. GNX, I think is the car, I believe. So that's cool. And then the vinyl itself is gray, which is sick. I like the rim. It's supposed to be the center, which is cool. And it's just Kendrick Lamar on the other sides. That's cool. I always like this one because I like the gray. The gray looks kind of sick and it matches with the album cover and all that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. And then the track list. And again, the cover, just cool. So the track list, it was Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, Luther, which is I think one of the more I think that's the most popular song on this album. Man at the Garden, Hey Now, Reincarnated, TV Off, Dodger Blue, Peekaboo, Heart Part 6, GNX, and Gloria. All these songs are great, in my opinion. I think there's maybe like one that I didn't really like as much, which is probably, what was it, the Dodger Blue? Yeah, I mean, it's alright, I guess. I think my favorite ones are probably like Squabble Up, Luther, Hey Now, Reincarnated, TV Off, Peekaboo, Heart Part 6, and probably Gloria. They're probably the most played ones that I played, at least, so. Yeah, this is a really cool album. I always like this album. I like how short it is, you know, and everything about it is just great. And like, he just kind of just goes off on this album, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's GNX by Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so album number 34. This one came out around 13 years ago, I believe. It was definitely one of the better albums that he's made, and I actually like some of the songs on here, not all of them, but some of them, and that is Wolf by Tyler Creator. I always like this cover. There's supposed to be like another cover for this, but I think it's on one of the sleeves, so yeah, there's the front, which I like, and then the back, which is Tyler, and then on the sleeve, so here's one. I think this is usually what the album cover looks like on Spotify, but he made it as a sleeve for some reason, so that's it right there. And then there's the back, which has like a bunch of like notes and stuff, I guess, which I think it's for like the different songs and stuff, and it kind of goes with the story. So yeah, there's that. And then the vinyl itself, I'm just gonna show it now. It's pink, which is sick. I actually like this one with the donut in the middle, and then Wolf with the different tracks and stuff. And that's funny because it says this side and it has all the tracks, and then the other side it's supposed to be that side. So That's what it says on there. Which is pretty funny. So Tyler really makes his albums funny when it comes to like vinyls and all that. So I think it does come with a bunch of like other stuff too, but I'll show that in a sec. Oh yeah, there is the. Wait, hold on. There is a sticker that comes in here, but I haven't used it yet. It's this big ass sticker of Tyler, which is one of my favorites. It's as big as my head, which is pretty funny. I don't know if it's like his actual head size or not, but you never know. So, I mean, probably not, but I mean, you know, it's kind of funny. So there's that. I haven't used it yet. I probably won't, so I'm probably just gonna keep that. I might use it in the future, but you never know. It might be valuable. What else we got? I think there's other stuff in here too. Yeah, and then there's this, which is just who produced that album and all that stuff, so I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like blue and there's text, so that's cool. I think that's it, if I'm correct. I think that might just be it. Yeah. Okay. So the track list for Wolf. Let me see. The track list for Wolf is I know that, what's it called? So we got Wolf, Jamba, Cowboy, Awkward, Domo 23, Answer, Slater, 48, Colossus, Party Isn't Over / Campfire / Bimmer. The song IFHY, which is short for If You Know, You Know. Pigs, Parking Lot, Rusty, Trash Wang, Tree Home 95, Tamale, and Lone. I think my favorite songs on here are probably Domo 23, Answer, Tree Home 95, Tamale, and maybe Cowboy too a little bit. But that's pretty much it. I mean, this album's alright. It's not his best, but I mean, you know, it was better than what Goblin and Bastard was, right? I think, or yeah, was it? No, what was his second? It was Goblin and well, why am I going blank right now? I know the first one's Goblin, and then Wolf. Oh yeah, I don't think it's on. Yeah, I think it was just Goblin. Oh no, yeah, I'm stupid. It's just Goblin and I think I think there was another. I think it was Bastard. I think yeah, it was Goblin and Bastard. I think so. Yeah, it was better than those albums in my opinion. So yeah. So that's, you know, Wolf by Tyler Creator. So okay, so album number 35. We got another Tyler album that came out after Wolf, and that is Cherry Bomb by Tyler the Creator. I've always liked this album cover because you could kind of see his face a little bit. I mean, you could look at it on your own, but if you zoom in closely, you can see his face. There's just a thing drawn over his face, you know, so kind of makes sense. And then I always like the back cover because it's just him in the Cherry Bomb outfit like the front cover, but with his own golf cart and all that, which is pretty cool. And then this is the gatefold. It's just like a jacket or whatever, and has like the Cherry Bomb stuff, which is cool. So it's pretty cool. I think it does come with a poster or like some kind of thing or whatever. Yeah, it just comes with like a little booklet, like Cherry Bomb there. And that's supposed to be the alternate album cover right there. And has all the different songs. I think all these were supposed to be different like covers or whatever, or album covers, but they didn't make it as the vinyl, so Yeah, and then there's like this one, which I'm glad you didn't go with that one, because look at that fucking picture. That looks cursed. That actually looks cursed. So yeah, there's that. And then cherry bomb on the back. And then I think there was another thing too, but I think it's on the other side. Let me try to get this in. And you get that. Maybe there wasn't another thing? Or am I just, yeah, I think I'm just tripping. Okay, so this is paper sleeve, and then it's like a dark blue, which is kind of cool. I don't know. It's kind of like the other blues that I have pretty much, but it's just like in person it looks a little darker. So there's that. It has a little cherry bomb character or whatever you want to call it. So there's that. And then the track list, we got Death Camp. What else we got? We got Death Camp. Hold on. So we got Cherry Bomb. So we got Death Camp, Buffalo, Pilot, Run, Find Your Wings, Cherry Bomb, Blow My Load, Two-Seater, The Brown Stains of Darkies, Ladafa Part 6/2 remix. Which I don't know if that's on the actual. I don't know if it's on this or not. Fucking Young and / Perfect, Smuckers, Keep the O's, and Oka Gia, California. So I think my favorite ones are probably like Death Camp, Pilot, Find Your Wings, Smuckers, Oka Gia, California, and then Fucking Young / Perfect. I think those are my favorite songs on there. I mean, this album's good, but it's not like his best, you know. Like after Flower Boy, then he had so many better albums, you know. So yeah, this is definitely one of the better ones out of those 3 last ones. So yeah, that's Cherry Bomb by Tyler the Creator. Okay, so album number 36. This is Kendrick Lamar's cousin, aka Baby Keem. So it's Melodic Blue by Baby Keem. This was his kind of like, well, it's like his like second or third. I think it was his second. I don't really know. It was his third album. This is definitely his most popular one, because no one really talks about the other 2, except for maybe the other one, maybe. But that's pretty much it. So there's the front cover. I always like this cover. I think it's somewhere in California too, which is cool. So there's that. Whoops. And then the back is just the water. That's pretty much it. Just nothing too crazy. The sleeves are just like track lists and like who produced the songs and all that. So I mean, that's kind of boring, but it's whatever. The record itself is normal, but it has brown, which is cool, because it kind of goes with the theme of the whole album. So there's that. Nothing too crazy. I think that's pretty much it for that. So the track list, we got like what's it called? Does this have I don't remember if this has the deluxe songs or not. I don't think it does, but yeah, I don't think it does. It just has like the standard songs. So there's that. So we got Trademark USA, Pink Panties, Scapegoats, Range Brothers, Issues, Gorgeous, South Africa, Lost Souls, Coca, Family Ties, which is like the most popular song, Scars, Durag Activity, Boo Man, First Order of Business, Events, and 16. So, out of all these songs, I like the first song, Trademark USA, because the whole beat switch at the end is kind of cool. Range Brothers is pretty cool. Coca, I like Coca. There's a Don Tolliver too. Don Tolliver sounds pretty sick on there. Family Ties, I mean, that's just a classic, you know, so you can't really go wrong with that. Do-Rag Activity, that's pretty good, and Travis Scott's good on there too. First Order of Business is, it's alright. I mean, it's not too bad. Vent is pretty good also, if I remember correctly. And, I know we got 16, which is also one of the better songs too. So yeah, that is Melodic Blue by Baby Keem. Definitely one of his better albums, I guess you could say. So yeah. Okay, so for the last two, album 37 and 38, I just got these yesterday, and Late Registration by Kanye West, and the first version of Bully. So I'm gonna open these right now and get my first reaction on both of these. I haven't tried to open these since because of this video, so I'm gonna try to open them now. So let's see. Let me just undo this real quick. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I know it's been a long ass video, so I'm gonna try to make this quick as possible. I'm opening Bully first, just because Bully is like cool. But this is like the AI version, so it's not like the released version, so all the songs are pretty much AI, but I mean, I don't really care. So sometimes the songs can be better on, or some of the songs on here are kind of better sometimes than the release version. So there's Bully, so there's that, the back, and then oh wait, no, this is the front, and then this is the back. It has the track list on the back. The sleeve itself is just black, so it kind of reminds me of Donda a little bit. There's nothing too much here. The vinyl itself is pretty thin. Damn, it's not too thick at all. It's pretty plain and simple. So there's that and that. So that's cool. So we got Preacher Man, Beauty and the Beast, Last Breath, White Lines, I Can't Wait, Bully, All the Love. Wait, All the Love? Don't tell me, is this the AI version of All the Love, or wait, I'm tripping. Wait, am I tripping? Wait, is All the Love on the? Okay, yeah, no, I'm tripping. Okay, yeah, this is still the AI version, but All the Love is on here, which is weird. So I guess there's that. Out of all those songs on there that I just listed, just from the AI versions, I mean, Circles is pretty good. Beauty and the Beast is pretty good too. Preacher Man is also, I mean, it's whatever. Bully is good because it has the OG, like the Nelson laugh, I guess. So there's that. I don't really know the other songs too well, just from memory. So there's that. So there's Bully for that one, which is cool. I actually kind of like that. I'm glad I have the first version. Now I'm gonna open Late Registration, which is the last album I'm showing you guys. So I'm gonna open this real quick, and then hopefully it's a good last album to show, like presentation wise, you know. So let's hope for the best. Yeah, I've always liked the album cover for this album for sure. Definitely another iconic one. I've been seeing this all the time when I go to Barnes & Noble, and I'm like, do I want to get it? Because it's like $50. But I just wanted to get it because it's, you know, Late Registration. So there's the front, and this is the back. It has the track list on the side, which is weird. Like it's sideways, you know, like that. So that seems a little weird, but whatever. There is a poster. Oh, it's the bear. That's cool. So we got the Late Registration bear, and then we got some pictures of the bear going all over the campus, which is cool. I like that. And okay, so it features all the produced producers on the songs, so that's cool. Executive producer, that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. And then let's look at the sleeves, which I think, yeah, they're just paper, so that's kind of stupid, but it's whatever. So the vinyl itself is pretty thick, so that's good. Okay, that's oh, that's cool. It has Rockapella on there, so that's awesome. It just reminds me of like an old vinyl, the way it's laid out and everything. That's kind of cool. This has like the tracks right here. It has like the label and then like the name of the artist and all that. So it kind of reminds me of like old artists, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And then track list wise, we got some really good songs on here. So we got like, wait, hold on, let me put this back. I actually like the post. I kind of want to hang this one up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I have to figure out something. So we got Mr. West, which is just a skit. Heard Him Say, Touch the Sky, Gold Digger, Skit 1, Drive Slow, My Way Home, Crack Music, Roses, Bring Me Down, Addiction, Skit 2, Diamonds from Sarah, I always forget how you say that. Leone? I'm just gonna just guess on that one. We Major, Skit 3, Hey Mama, Celebration, Skit 4, and then Gone. So there's all those tracks. But my favorite ones are probably Wake Up Mr. West, Heard Him Say, Touch the Sky, pretty much like all the songs on here, to be honest. Crack Music, Addiction's good, Diamonds is also good, and then probably Hey Mama. So those are probably my favorite tracks on this album, and that is Late Registration. So that finally concludes my whole collection. I don't know why I said 39, but I think I might have miscounted, but honestly don't remember. I've been doing this video like all day, so yeah, that's pretty much my whole vinyl collection. I'm glad you guys got to see everything, which is good, and I'm glad, oh my god, I can't even talk. I'm glad that you guys made it through this video. I know it's a long ass video, but I mean, more content, I guess, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what was your favorite album that I listed and what I have. And let me know if you guys want to like start a collection too, I guess, if you ever want to. And I'll have all the stuff that I said before in the description below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out.